Welcome back to another episode of Two Cents. Guys, I don't know where to look because the camera's over there, but then the monitor's here, so I'm like, it's awkward. I'm gonna be looking between both, so sorry guys about that. Anyways, hey guys, how is everyone doing? How are we doing, team? Chat, hopefully we're all good. How are you doing, babes?
I am doing good.
Guys, there's another elephant in the room.
What is it?
Can you spot it?
Right here.
We don't have... babes? We don't have our headphones. Guys, we're letting the hair out and loose. This is the first episode with no headphones, guys. Yeah. And you might think it's weird, but we just don't even we can't even hear ourselves when we put the headphones on because I don't like to listen to it. So obviously...
Yeah, because there's literally a 0.1 millisecond delay.
And I don't like it, guys. I can tell. I think it's just the OCD anxiety, Virgo perfectionism in me or something like that. But yeah, guys, so we're testing it out. No headphones today because they also make us so hot. I always get so sweaty from it. But yeah, hopefully y'all like it. It's weird. It feels like, I feel like we're not even recording, but it's okay, guys. Also, we got the pink lights today and the lights in the back look cute, even though you can't really see that one. But we're still going strong with the same setup. And don't worry, guys, we're gonna fix up the stew. We're gonna add way more decorations and fix it up. But right now it's just this.
Yeah.
But yeah, any other updates you want to tell the team? Nothing.
We're using a different computer to record this.
Oh yeah, we brought his computer from home, the fast good one. Yeah. So we took 5,000 years to set up because we had to change everything, but it's okay, guys, we're back. But yeah, this feels more like fun and conversation, la-di-da-di-da. Yeah. I was also gonna say, our unofficial sponsor is Tim's again. You guessed it, because our new rule now, we're only getting it on the weekends,
which starts Friday.
Hey guys, exciting! Today when we're filming is Friday, which means it's 2 Cents Day. So happy 2 Cents Day.
Which means the podcast is out.
Yup, so you better have listened to it. But yeah, the podcast episode that came out today, it's a little spicy one, guys. But it's okay. It's important. So definitely go watch that.
Yeah.
What else was I going to say? Yes. Well, today's 2 Cents Day fun. And Friday. But yeah, he just had school and then we're back and just recording and getting stuff done.
Yep.
Also for watching, we watched Never Let Go yesterday night. And what do you think about it, babes?
It was really good.
Yeah, guys, it's really good. We actually really recommend. We barely saw any ads for this one also. And this one is also listed as horror suspense. And this one was actually pretty scary. And it was very suspenseful. So I think it was true to that. Yeah. But yeah, it was actually pretty good, guys.
So many things that makes you think was it even real or was
not.
She just crazy?
Yeah, it's kind of a psychological. And there's lots of suspense and jump scares or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, it was actually really good, guys. I actually thought it was, when it always when the movie starts, I'm I don't know, this kind of seems black, but then it actually becomes good. So guys, don't judge movies by their covers either. But yeah, it's really good. It's the one with Halle Berry, and she has 2 sons. I don't know who they are, but the kids were actually really good at acting too. They were very cute. And there was a freaking dog in it, and it was so cute, and it was so sad, guys. The dog, well, obviously we're not going to spoil anything, but just the parts with the dogs, the dog scenes, they were so sad. I almost cried. Guys, it makes me so sad when there's anything to do with animals in movies and they get a bad ending or something bad happens to them. Yeah. I hate it. It makes me so sad.
Spoiler, the dog is okay.
Yeah. But it's still sad. There is some sad scenes in it. But yeah, it was actually really good. There were some very shocking moments. It's kind of funny because there was one scene where one of the kids does something really gross, and I heard everyone in the theater, everyone's ew. Even though there wasn't that much people, but I was oh.
They had to record that with the sounds and everything.
Oh yeah, the sounds. No, but I actually really liked the sounds. When they were eating, the crunching of it, it was so crisp.
I didn't know you could eat tree.
Yeah, because guys, in the movie, this is just a little spoiler, but they eat like tree, like bark or wood or whatever it's called. Not bark, but like the bark of the tree or whatever. And they like cooked it too. You'll get it once you watch the movie. But I will say the movie is giving very much like A Quiet Place and Bird Box core. It's kind of like those types of movies. Because like, you know, Bird Box, if you guys didn't see it, they can't see. A Quiet Place, they can't like make any noises. And this one is they can't like let go of each other. So it's I honestly really like those types of like horror-ish movies where it's like there's always like one main point of like they can't do something. I like those types of movies.
And I was just Googling. Apparently you can eat the inner layer between the bark and the wood. And it's called cambium.
Oh, wait, that's interesting. Okay, so I guess that's what they were eating. Guys, see, the more you know. But yeah, guys, that one was really good.
It tastes really bitter.
I mean, yeah, I would imagine.
And you may get a mouthful of splinters.
Yeah, we actually didn't even realize that. Ooh, that would hurt. Imagine on your tongue. Yeah, no, thank you. And what if there's like bugs in there?
I don't know. I would like probably like blend it into like a soup.
Yeah, so like if we had to eat it, yeah. Well, that's why they were also seasoning it, which was so funny. But yeah, guys, it was a really good movie. I'm glad because all these like underrated movies that are like not big or not lots of promotions, they've turned out to be really good, guys. So take the chance and see them. Not just because it's not like a big or popular movie doesn't mean it's bad. And the next movie we're watching is The Substance. This one we kind of just like saw it randomly and just agreed to watch it because it seems interesting, but we'll see. That one we might watch it on Sunday, but we'll see.
Most likely.
But yeah, guys, so definitely go check that one out. What else? I think that's mostly it. Yeah. Nothing else to say. Yeah, just the new setup, kind of.
And guys, doesn't she look so beautiful?
Beautiful.
I'm gonna say pretty.
Pretty and beautiful. Thanks, Eves. It's so cute. Guys, doesn't he look so adorable? Look at his little haircut. Makes him look like a cute little baby. Guys, when I call baby, like I mean in a cute way.
Oh.
So cute as well. Anyways, guys, the setup actually looks so nice, guys. I love the colors. You better like it too. JK. Anyways, so for this episode, we are going to be talking about inner child, and more specifically how to heal your inner child. And we will give credits to AF5 podcast, again Drew Afwalo's parents podcast, because I get a lot of topic ideas from them because they do a lot of good ones I like. So credits to them. I mean, they probably got it from someone else, but
now I have a question.
I have an answer, hopefully.
What does it mean to how to heal your inner child?
Well, inner child is basically, how to heal it is like, from what I've heard and learned, it's just doing things that like you truly love and it just brings you joy and happiness. Like it's not something you have to do or like you're doing for a reason or for someone else. And it's just something just to make like your inner child happy, like something your inner child like loves.
Now here's my thing. Why is it called inner child?
Because it's just the whole theory of, well, I actually searched this up and it says the inner child is a young part of our psyche that influences how we think and react as adults. Often used in psychotherapy and spiritual settings, the inner child can symbolize hardship, trauma, and even triumph we experienced during our youth. So it's basically just saying like, us like as little kids, like what we, because obviously when you're growing up, you go through lots of experiences and that shapes you. Like everything influences you as a kid. So obviously that influences all your inner child. So your inner child, like it's still a part of you, and like that part of you is what experienced all like the trauma or like not always bad things, like the good and bad stuff, and then that like shapes who you are as an adult. Like they're saying, and it influences how you act now. And it is true because like.
Well, here's another thing. Who decided that whatever you feel inside is called inner child just because you're an adult, quote unquote?
Well, it's just because... Well,
no, like, if you have... Like, you know how people will say, like, stay young at heart. Doesn't that just mean, like, just do what you love doing? It doesn't matter, like, what society tells you. Because society obviously says, you're a teenager in this age. You're an adult in this age. You have to be this in this age and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. But I feel like they're just trying to make people like just stay like like young in like spirit, or like just have like fun and just do stuff that's fun, not always be like serious and like working in adult and like society stuff. I think that's probably what they mean, which is good, because like we all should like keep our like young spirit, and it's so much fun to just like literally play a game, or like a board game or whatever it is, or just like hang out and stuff. We're gonna
be talking about right now.
Yeah, exactly, guys. But yeah, I think this, and also they mention this a lot in therapy, because my 1 out of 2 therapy lesson, well, actually my 2 therapy lessons I've had, she was like telling me about like inner child, and I have to heal it, blah, 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 because like your inner child is the one that like has all the trauma, and then that influences how you are, which is true, because like a lot of our trauma comes from like when we were young. Obviously you can have trauma when you're older, but that's just like, that's like new, like fresh trauma. But the old one is like, you still like carry that with you, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. So basically today we're just going to be like just giving you tips on like how to heal. And obviously, guys, we're not experts, and like we haven't completely healed ours. I don't know if you can ever really like heal it completely, because I feel like there's always stuff that like happens that can like be bad or good, or can hurt you or like influence you. But you could just like work, you can always work on it, just like working on yourself and all that crap, you know? So basically, well, this is like what I just heard and learned, that like healing your inner child is just can be something that like you did as a child, and now you do it as an adult, and it brings you back to like your childhood, and then that way it like makes your inner child happy or whatever. Or it's something like you always wanted to do but you never could as a child, but now you can do it as an adult, so you get to like or you get to like live it through someone, or that way it also heals it too. Or it can be just something you do now as an adult that just makes you happy, and then also that could just make you feel like a child again and all that. So it can be many different ways, guys. But yeah, so I did just like kind of search up some like general ones, and this is kind of what everyone has been saying. So I guess we can just go through each one.
Sure.
So based on just the internet and many sources, they said the ways to heal your inner child is journaling, and obviously this one is in every like. So much people say this always. So yeah, so for journaling, it can be like anything. You can do like the gratitude journal, where you list like what you're grateful for, or just like listing like your emotions, or people like write down like every day like what they did and stuff, so you can like remember back. But yeah, this is good, but it's just you have to be like actually consistent with it, and you always have to do it. And guys, I bought so many damn journals because I'm like, I'm gonna journal, but I never do.
I borrowed you one, and do you even use it?
Well, no, I use it for like other things, to just like write down notes, because I don't know, like journaling, it's like you have to be like in your feelings and write stuff down every day, but it's still good, guys.
Yeah. A next one would be write a letter to them. Yeah,
so just like this one's actually really good, because it's like if you just need to like let go of any feelings, or like anything bad happened with someone, even if it's like good or bad, or like an experience, you can just write like a letter to that person or thing or whatever, and then you can like just like shred it or burn it or just like throw it away, because people like they've actually said that it actually helps, because like it feels like it's actually a weight lifted off your shoulders. And guys, I actually did this once with I guess kind of my just trauma with like people in my past, with like friends and stuff, and I actually wrote like a letter to them, and I literally like I think I like threw it out, or like I shredded it, and actually did feel like better. Like I feel like I like let go of those like bad feelings and like that trauma.
You should do that with your recent one.
Yeah, I should, guys. But yeah, third one is obviously the big one, therapy, which is what a lot of people need, guys. Honestly, I think everybody needs therapy, especially in this economy, in this generation and society. Literally everything we have to deal with, like the way that everybody has mental illnesses, like we all need therapy, like truly, like not saying this in a bad way. Yeah. But unfortunately, it's bloody expensive, and not a lot of people can access it, which is really sad. Which honestly, I think therapy should be like mandatory in like every type of, I think we already talked about this. It should be mandatory in every like job setting. Like they should have like therapists on site, and everyone should have to do it like a specific amount of time. And it should be part of like free healthcare, guys, because we live in Canada, so free healthcare. But yeah, it should be part of it. Like it should be covered, because it's literally so expensive. And for what? Why? You know? But yeah, guys, try to go to therapy if you can. I tried to do it. I went to like the counselors in high school a little bit, and then I did like 2 sessions with, like, I don't know, she was like a psychologist or something. I don't know. But then I stopped going, which is kind of bad. Have you ever done therapy, Beeps?
Never. Don't need it.
You should, but so and you do need it, respectfully. Anyways, guys, just try to go to therapy if you can. I know it's super hard and scary, but once you start doing it, I think it'll get better. And there's like lots of different options.
Yeah. Another one is medication.
Obviously, but
by
obviously
your
this
doctor.
one, yeah, you got to go to your doctor, get a diagnosis. But yeah, you can obviously always get like meds for like almost anything, but make sure like you really need it. Like if it's actually really affecting you, and like that could also help. Like he is on ADHD meds now. Woo!
I don't
Super
feel
fun.
anything yet.
Guys, he's still starting out. Next thing is you gotta acknowledge the feelings, because I feel like that's the first step. Like you actually have to acknowledge that like this is hurting you, or like something is actually happening and you want to like heal your inner child, and then you can go through with the rest of the steps.
Another one is self-compassion.
Yeah, guys, this one is a big one. Well, I feel like we all need this to like have, because obviously you have compassion for other people, but you also need it for yourself. Guys, I feel like such a, what is it called?
I don't know.
What is the word? I feel like such a hypocrite, because like I'm saying all this, but like I don't even do it. Guys, we all need to do this, but we really do all need to have more self-compassion, because we never do for ourselves, even though we do for others. But everybody needs a compassion. It's just like having like compassion for yourself, because like you went through something hard, and like being like nice and kind to yourself like through, and not being like harsh and like hating or being like so negative towards yourself because of like the thing.
So like give me an example.
Like I guess you did something wrong or like a mistake, you could just be like, oh, like I did this wrong. Like instead of being like, oh, like I'm the worst and so dumb and stupid,
okay.
Like why did I do that? You could just be like, oh, it's okay, like I made a mistake, like I'll do better next time, and like I learned and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Another tip they said is to identify events in your life that trigger you and understand why. So this main thing is just finding like what your trigger points are. And this is actually a big one, because I feel like so much people don't know what triggers them, and that's why they get like really mad or upset like quickly, or like, and then the person feels like it's their fault, but when in reality like it wasn't like their intention to do that, but they just got affected that way because they didn't realize it's a trigger. And guys, I've actually started to like learn more about what my triggers are, and obviously like we've talked about each other's, like why it makes us upset, because a lot of times, because people don't realize, because for one thing can be like really hurtful to another person, to one person, but to the other person it's like nothing, like they're just like, oh, like why does that hurt you? But guys, that's why again the compassion, we need to have compassion for everyone and empathy, and yeah, you just have to like just know what like triggers you, and you should like communicate it with people so they know like not to do it.
Yeah. Another one is just remember happy moments.
Yeah, this one was a little bit, but I think they just mean just like think back to your like happy like childhood moments and stuff, and that can kind of just like, I guess, help you heal more. Just remember that it wasn't like always bad. Yeah. You know, another one is meditate, guys. Is another big one that they're always saying, meditate, blah blah blah. You can also do the mindful meditation, but I've tried to meditate a lot of times, but I don't know, I just can't. I think because I'm always overthinking and like have so much anxiety, and it's like my mind can't like calm down even to just meditate. And I know that's like supposed to help it, like that's the whole point, but I don't know, I think I just don't know how to do it right.
I guess for me, if I try to meditate, I just start thinking like, what do I think?
Yeah.
And then afterwards I started getting sleepy.
I know, like I start overthinking. I'm like, wait, what am I supposed to think of? And I'm like, don't think of anything. But then I think of something and I'm like, no. Yeah, I don't know. Meditation is hard. I know there's a lot of like so much different ways, and like you can literally search it up on YouTube. But yeah, if you guys want to try that, maybe it'll help you calm down. Another
one is always leave time to play and be a kid.
Yeah, that's literally what you said in the beginning, how people are saying like, be young in spirit and all that. Because honestly, it is important, because I feel like everything's so serious and grown up these days, and like nobody wants to be like...
I think it's just like boomers or a certain age gap and above that they're like, oh, you have to do this and do this, this. You can't act like a kid It's like,
I know.
What do you mean? Just act normally, as long as it's appropriate and appropriate time.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like you said, those boomers and like over, because I feel like back then, because everything was so serious and like it was like not harder, but it was hard in like different ways, which like now for us is like easy, but we have different like hardships. But yeah, I feel like back then they just always had to be serious, because they couldn't like, they were almost like not allowed to just be like a kid and stuff, because it was like, oh, why are you doing that? Like, you're supposed to be working or whatever, or fetching us water, or getting the chickens or whatever, rounding up the chickens. Like, you know what I mean, guys? But obviously, like, it's so different now. Like, we don't have to do that type of stuff, but now we still have a lot of more harder things. Like, everything's more like mentally now for us. But yeah, I feel like our generation is now more like, because like even like Gen Z and like everything on the internet, it's always so silly, and like we literally make jokes of everything, which I honestly love. Like, obviously sometimes it's bad because we joke about like everything, even when something's really serious, but sometimes you do need like a little bit lightheartedness, like jokes to like just lift up the mood, and just remember that it's like not always serious. And people are always saying, guys, life is really not that serious. And like we say, like so much things people think it's such a big deal, or it's so serious in the moment, but like it's really not that deep when you think about it. And honestly, like I do that too sometimes. I always think like everything's so serious and deep and so scary, but it really isn't. I feel like you just need to like get outside of the moment and just think about the big picture, and like how they say we're just living on a floating rock or whatever.
Because in the end, you only have one life.
So why would you make it just always serious? Just like have time to play games and hang out with friends and do fun stuff that you love and that you loved as a child. Like, guys, we even literally like, he plays video games. I'm always like playing on my iPad too.
Or Lego.
Yeah, I literally still do Lego. Like, I love it.
Do Lego a lot.
Yeah, like it's so fun. And now this is just kind of like something different. I feel like for us, also like healing our inner child for the future, like when we become parents, I feel like we would just do like stuff differently that our parents did. Like, obviously we do something similar, but like a lot of things different, as in like, because our generation is more accepting, like we would actually accept our children and like love them like unconditionally and all that, and like we would teach them about like morals and values and being like a good person and like being actually educated and open in like the right way and stuff. So I feel like that part we would do differently than our parents. But yeah, so, and also that would like heal our inner child, because we would be like living through our children or whatever, as they say. So now, guys, we're gonna be moving into our ways of healing our inner child, of what we do. So do you want to start off, babes, or do you want me to go first?
I guess you can go first.
Saving the best to last. Sneaky boy. He's so cute, guys, isn't he? Anyways, don't answer that. Just kidding.
Drop your hats.
So for mine, and guys, again, this can be just doing something, like it could just be doing anything that you love. So for me is reading books, especially reading books, just anything I truly love, no matter how like cringy or bad it is. I don't give a fuck. Watching my favorite movies and TV shows. Guys, watching movies and TV shows has always been such a like comfort thing for me, and it's always just brought me back to my like childhood. I just feel like a child, and it's just like, it's so cute, but like in a good way, you know? Listening to like my favorite music, no matter if people think it's too mainstream, too popular, blah blah blah, too much pop, it's bad, I don't care. Another one is riding my bike. I love riding. I always used to do it when I was a kid too. Also swimming. I don't do this as often because it's like I can't like always go swimming, but I still really love swimming because I also did that as a child. Also similar, going to the beach or the pool. I love that. It's just so nice and relaxing, and I just always love it too. This one's kind of weird, but because in my culture we like host people over at our house, so we like we visit each other a lot, like families. We're always like going over to people's house, and I've loved that like literally since I was a child. Like, it's so funny because my family relatives, they would always be joking how like whenever they had like they had visitors over, I would always want to go and literally just to say hi to them. Like, I've always loved having like people over. I don't know why. I think it's just because I just love like when people come over. It's so exciting, and it's like you get to like have fun with them and whatever. But guys, I still love it. I still love when we host people over or we go to people's houses. That just brings back to my childhood. Eating my favorite food and drinks and desserts, obviously big one, very comfort too. I think creating this podcast, because I've always wanted to have a podcast, and I always just wanted to like be able to talk and people actually listen to me, because I never really got that in the past, because I've always wanted to just share like my thoughts and opinions on things, and I wanted to like bring awareness to a lot of stuff, because sometimes I feel like I'm so passionate about stuff, but I don't see people like talking about it. So I'm like, I want to talk about this to like bring awareness to it, because it's important. So now I'm like finally getting to live my dream with babes and doing the podcast. Also doing just other content like videos and vlogs, because even when I was a kid with like my sister and friends, we would always pretend to have like YouTube channels, and we would literally film like dance videos to like songs, and like we would choreograph them even though they were really bad, and we would pretend to have like YouTube channel. We would do like challenges and stuff, like what was it called, the jelly bean challenge, you know, where you have to eat the really gross ones. We would do that type of stuff, and it was honestly really fun. Also traveling, because I've always loved traveling, and now I can do it more, so it's just so fun. And going to concerts, because I feel like it's just because I'm so like invested in like pop culture and celebrities, and I know it's bad, but I don't care. But just going to concerts and like seeing them in real life, it's just such a surreal, like amazing moment. Also collecting cool things. I love having collections, and I love even from when I was young, like I would collect so much things. Like I would collect like figurines and like toys, and the Kinder Surprise toys, and I would collect these like arts and crafts things I would make. Like I don't know how to explain them, but now I collect perfumes and books and Funko Pops and like just things like that. I just love having collections. It just makes me feel like a kid again. Also like this one is like more doing now, just like being proud of yourself and like giving yourself props for like cool things you like achieve. Like I never really did that in the past, but like I'm starting to like do it more now. Also going to the movies, because I love movies and I love doing that, and back then like I didn't do it as much, but now we're able to do it more and I love it. Also going to like restaurants and cafes. I always love going to like new places and just trying it out. It's just always so fun just going out to eat. And lastly, just going to cool places in general, like stores or whatever. It's just always super fun. But yeah, that's my ways of how I heal my inner child. So babes, what is yours? Ew, that's your way.
So for me, would be going to the movies. I really like going to the movies. It's really fun, especially with you now.
Yeah.
Another thing is like creating things in general, like a program, editing a video, making a video, music, and also the podcast.
All content stuff.
Yeah, making content together, like me and you. Because like when I was a kid, we would like also do like choreograph, like
those like silly like fake YouTube videos.
Yeah, but we would actually make like music videos types, and we would have like a broomstick as a guitar or something.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we would do that. I also like making videos because I always wanted to like grab the big ass camera, but I didn't know how to use it that much.
Oh babes.
Or we didn't have like a tape or memory to record. Missionary. I also like places with lots of stores, like, and things that you can do, like Vancouver, just like a street that has like a lot of things you can just explore and see.
I love those types of stores though. Like those fun like streets where you can just walk down and there's like everything, like stores and restaurants, and it's always so like lively with people.
I also like riding bikes. A boy bike, especially. I'm just kidding.
Guys, he's ridden my pink girl bike. Because like when we went biking together. Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, so I think yours is mostly just like a lot of just creating stuff. Like he loves to create things. Yeah, and he's actually made a lot of music, but he still hasn't put it out. But yeah, and he's really good at filming and like getting nice, cool shots and stuff, and getting like ideas and things like that. Yeah.
Someone doesn't like it though. Because it takes time.
Well, no, I just like liking like that, actually making the content, but not getting all the specific shots and stuff.
No,
but also,
what I like recording the shots, right? Mm-hmm. But then I'm like, damn it, because you're not really good, subject, aka actor.
No, because he's guys, I'm an amazing actor. So then I'm like, damn
it, a bad. The shot is so good. I wish it was me in the shot.
He's a bad director of telling me what to do. He never does. Just kidding, guys. We're getting better. Okay, we're beginners. No, but yeah, and he's also really good at like editing stuff and like color grading and making it like look really nice. Yeah. Which all that stuff, I don't like doing none of that.
I was actually thinking you should actually learn how, because you have so much time.
Right, guys. I'm more of the content, like figuring out like the ideas and like the organizing and stuff, and like how I want us to do it. Also, guys, a big thing for both of us is experiencing like special holidays together, specifically like Christmas and B-days. Because I think for both of us, like in the past, like it was like it wasn't like amazing, but like it was still like fun and good and whatever. Mm-hmm. But like now we get to like experience it together, which is like obviously we've never experienced that with like a significant other, and it's really fun now, and doing it with like families, and it's just more like chaotic and super fun, and like presents and all that, and food and all that. So it's really fun, and especially for B-days too, because like even for me, like we've never like really made like B-days that special. Like we would just do normal, like we just go out to just do like eat at a restaurant and then just like give a gift, and like that was it. But now we make it like really special for each other. We get like so much gifts, and we post and like do really fun stuff. So yeah, that's also, I feel like, healing our inner child, because I feel like that's all like children like love to do that. Like they love to do so much like big things for like holidays and stuff, and I've always loved that, and I think we'll definitely do that for our kids too. But yeah, that's a big thing that we both heal our inner child. But yeah, I think those are kind of the things we do, but there's also specific type of shows that we watch that also can heal our inner child. What is yours, babes?
My number one would be Arthur.
Yeah, that one is mine too. Yeah. Any other shows you have?
Johnny Bravo is really good. Rocket Power.
So basically, yeah, guys, all of these shows we're saying is like the ones we used to watch as kids, and when we watch them now, it like, brings back the memories. Yeah. Anything else, babes?
And a movie for like Christmas would be Jingle All the Way.
Guys, he's obsessed with it. Yeah, for mine would be anything Disney Channel, guys. I grew up with all the Disney Channel, Nickelodeon stuff, and that's truly like my childhood, and I just loved it so much. I'm actually so happy I grew up with that. But I've literally started rewatching all the Disney Channel shows from like start to end, because when they like would come out on TV, it's like all mixed and like not in order. But now I actually watch it in order, and like it's literally the most comforting thing, because I truly feel like a child again, and like I feel so like happy and like watching it, because it's honestly still like funny, and it just brings back all the memories, and like I miss those shows. So anything Disney Channel, anything Nickelodeon, any shows and movies they put out, also anything like Disney and Pixar movies too, those are just so amazing and fun. Also like little kid shows, like he said, like I don't know, like I've watched so much like like Arthur, like Max and Ruby. I remember SpongeBob, obviously, so good. What are other ones? Like so much things, like Kim Possible, the Danny Phantom, those type of things. Phantom. Yeah, the Powerpuff Girls, I think I watched a little bit. Oh, Fairly Odd Parents, the Winx Club. Yeah, like all those types of shows.
Sabrina, Teenage Witch.
Oh, you watched that? I never watched that. Yeah, what else? Yeah, like those types of shows, guys. Yeah, those ones. Oh, those literally bring back. Tupi and Binu. I would watch that too. Seinfeld. So good. Yeah. Also sitcoms. Yeah, just like shows like that. And for me, I think my biggest movie for me is like childhood is The Polar Express. It's my favorite movie, amazing Christmas movie. I would literally watch it when I was young, and I would literally make my family rewatch it every Christmas, and we would watch it in 3D because we had like the glasses. But I just love that one so much, and he officially watched it too. He likes it, but just not the editing or whatever.
Kid.
Oh, the annoying kid, yeah. But I love it so much. It's just like,
Hey, what you got there?
I know, but it's just still so, like, guys, I love it so much. It's literally like the epitome of Christmas and childhood for me, and it truly heals my inner child. But yeah, just many shows like that. iCarly too. Well, that's part of the Nickelodeon. I would watch iCarly so much. My sister got sick of it because I would make us rewatch it so many times. But yeah, just any types of shows and movies like that. And then for us, games. Well, for me, like just hanging out with friends in general, biking with friends too. And for me, in my childhood, we would play a lot of made up games. Like we would literally make up games outside and we just play with it, like tag. And I remember one time, like we did like a game where we like throw the ball to each other, and like I don't know, like we have to I think it was, what is it called? Charades, but with a ball. Like we throw it to each other and we have to do charade. Like stuff like that. Like they were honestly such fun games, and like that's such childhood. Obviously I don't play those now, but like just thinking about that, I'm like, oh, I miss those.
Yeah.
And for me, playing outside a lot, like just when I think about that, like those were the best times in my childhood when I would like play outside with
Nowadays,
friends.
if you pass by a playground, there's zero kids.
Because everything is iPad kids now. They're all on their phone. Yeah. It's honestly so sad to see. I'm like, that, like, it looks wrong. I'm like, you should not have like a phone or tablet bigger than your head in your hands. Like, it's honestly so sad. And also for me, some childhood games are Uno, Monopoly, this One Direction game I have, Plants vs. Zombies, Pop Tropica, Penguin Diner, Sims Free Play. All of those I used to play as a child. I love them so much. And Sims Free Play, I still play it now. And now I have Sims 4. So fun. I love it. And now I started playing Plants vs. Zombies again. And I remember Pop Tropica was so fun. Yeah, those are kind of my games I always would play that would heal my inner child. What about you, Beebs?
For me, it would just go outside, hang out with friends. I don't know what we would do, to be honest.
I feel like you guys would just do such crazy stuff.
Probably just like go biking around.
Getting in trouble,
tag, I guess. Racing with the bikes. Doing like jumps with dirt on the bikes.
Sorry, guys.
Gaming, I didn't really have a game thingy, so yeah, I would just go outside, to be honest.
Oh, that's good though. You weren't like an iPad or anything. Yeah, for me, like we would play outside a lot, but like my mom gave us like iPads like later on, like not when we were young, which I'm really happy for. But we weren't always on like our iPads. Like we would actually have a good balance of like playing outside and playing on our iPad. Oh, also, oh my god, I completely forgot to say, Minecraft and Roblox, guys, I would play those so much when I was a kid. Those are such, and Growtopia. Minecraft, Roblox, and Growtopia are such childhood games, and I still play them now. Well, I don't play Minecraft a lot, Roblox sometimes, but I'm back on the Growtopia grind, and it honestly just truly heals my inner child. Like it makes me feel like a kid again and brings back the memories. It's so fun.
For me, it would be like mini clip games or that Polar bowling game that was free on Windows.
Also, I just remembered the cool math games or the fun math games that everyone would play during school. Remember those like math games?
I would never play math games.
I don't know, like we did, or the Papa's Pizzeria games, like all those like food games. You never played those like on the computer? I played all those like games. Oh, and the Fire or Water Girl and Fire Boy and Water Girl. I would play those. And the what is it called? The Temple Run. And the Surfers, the Subway Surfers, that one too. And the Minions game. The Minions running it. Guys, I would play all those as a kid. Those are so fun. I actually want to play them again. Guys, yeah, I'm just remembering games. Yeah, I actually played so much games, guys, and I still do. You never like don't remember any of like the computer games or phone games or whatever you used to play? Yeah, those were all the rave. Those are so fun. Really. Flappy Bird too. Oh my days, that one was crazy. And the Animal Crossing. You never played any of these? Oh, I guess these were just when I was a child. But yeah, those are so fun. Apparently Flappy Bird is coming back. You know Flappy Bird though, right? Is that addicting one? Oh my days. But yeah, what else? Yeah, those are just like a lot of games. So yeah, guys, it's not just things like you do. It's like also stuff you watch and like play games. It's just like anything that just makes you happy and just brings you joy, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so it can just like anything that you want. Like it doesn't have to be for, well, it shouldn't be for anyone. It should only be for you. But yeah, anything else you want to add?
For what?
Just like anything in general for this topic. Why do you look confused?
I thought we had more.
Oh yeah, no, sorry guys. This one's a more shorter one, but yeah. So guys, that's just kind of our tips and the tips from the internet. Again, just do anything you love and brings you joy, not for anyone else, for you. Stuff you did as a child. It's okay if you still do them, guys. It's okay if you still play with Legos or play with games, puzzles, gaming online, board games, card games, iPad, phone games. Like, guys, it's still all so fun.
Yeah.
And it just makes you feel like a child. It makes you like fun and just relieves the stress. And it's just like a nice moment away from all the adult stuff, in the world, And guys, remember to play with people too. Like, it's so fun, and playing with your friends. You don't always have to. Yeah, you don't always have to just be like just going on your phone or whatever. Like, yeah, you can literally just play with anyone. It's super fun, guys. But yeah, that is our recommendation. That's what we do to heal our inner child. And I think it is just always a journey. Like, it can never really like end, because you can always just get better.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, the main point is just to heal yourself from those like bad experiences and trauma. And I feel like it's definitely not going to be easy, and maybe you won't ever get to fully, but at least it's like slowly you'll get better,
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, hopefully you're able to do it in a fun way, and we're rooting for you, and we will try our best to do it for ourselves too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed it, watching and listening, and comment down below any ways that you guys heal your inner child to give us ideas and for everyone else. And yeah. What else to do, babes?
Also, like, comment, subscribe, heart,
5-star reviews.
5-star review.
Repost on everything.
Repost.
Stream on Spotify, Apple, YouTube.
Yep.
Follow on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everything, guys. Keep up with all the vlogs and the videos and the podcasts. And leave a comment for the Spotify and answer the polls, please.
Yep, we'll give you a shout out.
Yes, guys. And please let us know any topic ideas you want us to talk about, anything you want to see, or ideas for videos too and vlogs. Just comment that down below, please. And yeah, we really hope you enjoyed listening and watching. And again, share it with everyone you know, anyone that needs healing or is already healed, anyone struggling or not struggling.
Or
and
your inner child.
Yeah. Share it with your parents or children and just everyone you know, guys.
Yeah.
Share. And yeah, I think that'll be all for today. So we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.